Well, if you've tuned in with us and it's August 20th, then you are in for a new show.
Woohoo!
If it repeats next week, we can't promise you that it's new then, but it's new today.
It is.
Hey, everybody, I'm Scott Haney.
Welcome back.
Thanks. Nice to be back before I leave again.
For 3 days,
Yeah, before I go again. Rich, what's the...
What is happening?
There are bells
We've
going
got
off.
Spaceships
and landing. We have Jessie Sierra Ross making a beautiful peach buckle. Is that what you...
Yeah.
Is that what it's going to be? We're so excited.
Ugh. Scott Haney, Caitlin Francis here. Kara's off today.
Yeah.
And tomorrow, I think. You guys, maybe you'll see each other in October.
I think we'll see each other next year, as a matter of fact.
Potentially 2025.
Well, we have some sad news to pass along. Legendary talk show host Phil Donahue has died at the age of 88.
Yeah, his family announced that he died Sunday following a long illness.
Yeah, he was here in our studios, right, Rich?
Rich said that.
But how long do you think he...
6, 7 years ago.
6, 7 years ago.
Really?
Yeah, probably 8 years ago. He was the man until Oprah Winfrey dethroned him. He was, you know, the
Phil Donahue show.
He
1967
did the talk
to
show.
1996, right?
Yep, and married to Marlo Thomas, of course. We had Marlo on the show as well. She talked a lot. And
recently she was on.
She was recently on. She talked a lot about St. Jude's. And of course, to give, you know, go to St. Jude, the organization there. She's big into that. Her father, Danny Thomas, was the founder of that.
They do wonderful work.
Wonderful work. But unfortunately, Phil Donahue is no longer with us at the age of 88. He has passed away.
Well, some more sad news.
Yeah, it's a little upsetting, too.
Yeah, so this
but
is...
she got it early.
Yeah, so there's a positive message behind this. But Danielle Fishel, you probably never watched Boy Meets World, but I did. This was a TGIF, not on this network, but part of the Disney family.
Okay.
Boy Meets World, and then I think Girl Meets World, and then Pod Meets World. The podcast is where she made the announcement. So she said that it's basically...
It's breast cancer.
She has breast cancer, but it's what she is calling 0 stage. Technically stage 0.
Which is what my melanoma was.
That's good.
It's very good to be at that stage.
Yep.
And she said that's because she immediately made a mammogram appointment when she was notified she was due. She went, they found it, and hopefully she's going to be okay.
So she's going to have the surgery and then some subsequent treatment, and hopefully she'll be just fine. But I think the underlying message is that if you can go, get checked out, and do all the preventative care, then do it.
Saved my mother's life. And she's here
Thank goodness.
34 years later.
Yep.
Isn't that incredible? She's 92. I just spent the whole week with her.
Yeah, her birthday was, what, a month ago?
Yeah, July 19th.
Yeah.
Incredible. All right, it's a common trend these days. People often scrolling through a bunch of videos on YouTube or TikTok.
Guilty.
Guilty, guilty. Well, some people may swipe through a lot of videos because they feel bored, but new research shows skipping around a lot or going backwards and forwards on the same video actually makes people more bored.
Really?
Yeah.
I just put my phone down.
Oh my, you do?
I do.
After a certain period of time? Or?
Yeah, and I have to say, I lock myself out of my apps after a certain number of minutes or hours a day.
Interesting.
There's time limits on your phone that you can lock yourself out of. So after a certain time during the day, it says, you're done, goodbye.
No, the only app I use is Bank of America, and I don't want to be locked out of that. So
or maybe you do.
I keep an eye on my money.
Can you let me in it?
You're locked out for sure. All right, do you have a final getaway plan for the summer? What are you doing for Labor Day? You going away? You working?
I'm working.
Oh, you poor thing.
Somebody has to. The lights got to stay on here somehow.
Somebody's got to work, and it ain't me.
It's not you.
Well, AAA is predicting record-breaking travel this Labor Day weekend. The agency expects domestic travel to increase by 9%.
Okay. Well, you're
I will be
driving
home from Provincetown on Monday, Labor Day.
You and the entire rest of the Cape.
That's why I get up at 6 a.m. and I'm on the road and I'm home by 10 a.m.
Good luck to you.
Yep.
But I did just book air travel, but for later in September.
Did you?
Yep.
September 21st?
That weekend.
You're kidding. Where are we going?
We're going to Tennessee.
I'm not going to Tennessee.
Why not?
Nashville and all that stuff.
We would have such a good time.
I would have a good time, actually. I've never been to Nashville. I shouldn't poo-poo it. Looks like a lot of fun.
You would have a grand old time.
Did you ever have a lemonade stand growing up?
I did not, but you know what? I like when I drive past them, I stop.
Yeah, it's fun to give, right?
Yeah.
And I love the fact that, you know, what they suggested to do with the money, they said you should keep a little, spend a little, give a little.
It's-
Which I think is a great thing,
it is
right?
yes,
So
it is a good
if
thing.
I'm, you know, as a kid, you want to make money. You know, you're trying to make money,
Well,
but then
you're
at the
trying
same
to make
time,
money because you're trying to spend the money. You
Trying
want
to
to go
spend the
get your
money.
candy, you want to get your games, you want to do
Exactly.
all the things. But you want to know what? Today is National Lemonade Day. So if you have an idea and you want to do the lemonade stand, then today maybe is a good day to do it.
I love lemonade, especially Dell's frozen lemonade.
Oh, isn't that so delicious?
In Rhode Island, and it's creeped on over into Connecticut and Mystic. I know they have it in a couple of places. It is out of this world.
So good.
Egg and Cheese in Willimantic carries the Dell's brand lemonades.
Really?
Yeah, it's in Willimantic right on Main Street. So check it out, Egg
All
and
right.
Cheese.
Very good.
Delicious.
All right, well, from egg to Eggo. Oh, no.
You know how I feel about this story.
I do know how you feel, but would you eat a waffle?
I would totally eat a waffle. I ate a waffle on Sunday. My brother came over and made us waffles.
Okay, so, well, I mean, if you'll eat an Eggo, maybe you'll have some Eggo coffee.
No, I'm not eating maple.
They have
flavored
other flavors.
coffees.
They
What-
have other flavors. Okay, so the Eggo has partnered with Two Rivers Coffee for the first ever Eggo coffee. It's Keurig friendly. You like your Keurig.
I do love. I got it right here in my cup.
So you
right
can
here.
get your pods and just pop it in and make yourself your coffee. So it does include flavors like blueberry. Could you get on board with that? Blueberry coffee?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, this is where we go south here for you. Maple syrup. Syrup or syrup?
Syrup.
Syrup.
Syrup. Anyway,
And vanilla.
you know where to go to get all the informations?
Where's informations?
Yeah. You go to the podcast because they're pods.
And he's back.
Ching! All right, we got a great show.
All right, we do have a great show on the way for your Tuesday afternoon. Coming up next.